Hello students, welcome to the study of social science. In this video we will discuss chapter 1 of Geography, India, Size and Location for class 9. India is one of the ancient civilizations in the world. Means India is a very old civilization in the world. It has achieved multifaceted socio-economic progress during the last 5 decades. As 5 decades means last 50 years. Multifaceted means having many sites or areas. During the last 50 years, India has achieved social and economic progress in all areas: agriculture, industries, technology, and overall economic development. India has achieved very good progress in all the areas. India has also contributed significantly to the making of the world history. Like Indians were the first to use the zero in arithmetic operations, and the world's first known university, Takshila, established in 700 BC in India. So India has contributed significantly to the making of world history. Let's talk about the location of India. India is a vast country. India is a very big country. It is lying entirely in the northern hemisphere. This is the northern hemisphere and this is the southern hemisphere. India lies in the northern hemisphere. These horizontal lines are latitudes and these vertical lines are called longitudes. And all the countries of the world lie between these latitudes and longitudes. And India lies between 8 degrees and 4 minutes north latitude and 37 degrees 6 minutes north latitudes. And the longitudinal extent of India is between 68 degrees 7 minutes east longitude and 97 degrees 25 minutes east longitude. And the latitude which divides India into almost 2 equal parts is Tropic of Cancer. The latitude Tropic of Cancer, 23 degrees 30 minutes north, is the latitude which divides India into almost 2 equal parts. And the group of islands, the Andaman and Nicobar. The Andaman and Nicobar lie in the southeast part of India, and the Lakshadweep Islands lie in the southwest part of India. And the Indra Point is the southernmost point of India. The landmass of India has an area of 3.28 million square kilometer. The total area of Indian landmass is 3.28 million square kilometer. This is about 2.4% of the total geographical area of the world. That means India has only 2.4% of total geographical area of the world. But when we talk about population, India has 17.7% of the world's population. That means 17.7% of the world population lives in India. In terms of area, India is the 7th largest country in the world. Means area-wise, the largest country in the world is Russia, with a total area of 17 million square kilometers. And Canada, with a total area of 19.98 million square kilometer, is the 2nd largest country in the world. And which is the 3rd largest country in the world? The USA is the 3rd largest country in the world. China is the 4th largest country in the world. Brazil is the 5th. Australia is the 6th largest country in the world area-wise. And India is the 7th largest country in the world area-wise. So India is the 7th largest country in the world area-wise. Let's talk about the length of the land boundary of India. What is the length of the land boundary of India? The total length of the land boundary of India is 15,200 kilometers. The total length of the coastline of Indian mainland is 6,100 kilometers. And when we include Andaman, Nicobar and Lakshadweep coastlines, then the total length of the coastline is 7,516.6 kilometers. So what is the length of the land boundary of India? The length of the land boundary of India is 15,200 kilometers. And the length of the coastline of India is, including Andaman and Nicobar and Lakshadweep, is 7,516.6 kilometers. Now India is bounded by the Youngfold Mountains, Himalayas, in the northwest, north and northeast. India is bounded by the Youngfold Mountains known as Himalayas. Himalayas are called Youngfold Mountains. Why? Because the Himalayas are formed only a few million years ago. Himalayas are formed only a few million years ago. That's why Himalayas are called young mountains. Why they are called fold mountains? They are called fold mountains because they are formed when two or more tectonic plates are pushed together. Himalaya mountains are formed because two or more tectonic plates are pushed together, as you can see in picture. So Himalayas are called fold mountains. Therefore, the Himalayas are called Youngfold Mountains, and India is bounded by the Youngfold Mountains, Himalayas, in the northwest, north and northeast. Let's talk about the southern part of India. When we see the southern part of India, India becomes narrow towards the Indian Ocean. You can see Indian Ocean. Okay, and on the west India has the Arabian Sea, and on the east side India has the Bay of Bengal. And when we see the both longitudinal and latitudinal extent of India, by looking at map we can see that the east-west extent of India appears to be smaller than the north-south extent. If we see the extent, longitudinal and latitudinal extent of India, then we will find they are nearly equal. Means latitudinal and longitudinal extent of India is almost 30 degrees. Means they are almost equal. But when we see the map, we can observe that the east-west extent of India appears to be smaller than the north-south extent. But they are almost equal because they are 30 degrees. And here next we have a question that in India from Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh there is a time lag of 2 hours, but watches show the same time. Why? From Arunachal Pradesh to Gujarat there is a time lag of 2 hours because the time zones are based on the fact that the earth moves 15 degrees latitude each hour, since there are 24 hours in a day. And between Arunachal Pradesh to Gujarat there is 30 degrees latitudinal difference, and that is the reason that the sun rises 2 hours earlier in Arunachal Pradesh than Gujarat, and that is the reason that there is 2 hours difference between Gujarat and Arunachal Pradesh. But the watches show the same time. Why? Because the same standard time meridian for whole countries has been adopted. The standard meridian of India, 82 degrees 30 minutes east, which is passes through Mirzapur in Uttar Pradesh. So, what is the standard meridian of India? The standard meridian of India is 82 degrees 30 minutes east. It is taken as the standard time for the whole country. The watches show the same time in whole country. India and the world and India's neighbors. Here we will discuss the India's relations with its neighboring countries. As we can see, India has a central location between East and West Asian countries, and the Trans-Indian Ocean routes connects India with European countries and East Asian countries. In southern part of India also, the Indian Ocean helps India to establish close relation with African and Southeast countries. And as we can see, India has long coastline on Indian Ocean. It is India's eminent position in Indian Ocean which justifies the naming of an ocean after it. It means India holds a central location at the head of Indian Ocean, and that is the reason that Indian Ocean named after India. Indian Ocean named after India. And you should know that Suez Canal was opened in 1869. Suez Canal was built in 1869, and Suez Canal has reduced the distance between Europe and Italy. Means Suez Canal served as a shortcut to Europe from India. Thus, India has relationship with other countries through the maritime routes, through the sea routes. But India's relation with other countries through land routes in north is much older than the maritime route relations. Means since ancient time, travelers have traveled to other country through the mountain routes, through the land routes in north. Through the mountain routes, the Upanishad, the Ramayana, the stories of Panchatantra reached to other countries. Means through these routes, spices, muslin is kind of cotton cloth, and other merchandise were exported to other countries. And the influence of other countries' culture can be seen in India also. The influence of Western culture, architectural styles can be seen in different parts of India. Let's talk about the India's neighbors. India has 28 states and 8 union territories. In northwest, India shares its border with Pakistan and Afghanistan. And in north, India shares its border with China, Bhutan and Nepal. And in northeast, India shares its border with Myanmar and Bangladesh. And our southern neighbors are Sri Lanka and Maldives. Sri Lanka is separated from India by 2 water bodies, the Palk Strait and the Gulf of Mannar. The Palk Strait, as you can see, and the Gulf of Mannar are the 2 water bodies which separate Sri Lanka from India. And Maldives Islands are situated in the south of Lakshadweep Islands in the Indian Ocean. So these are 2 southern neighbors, India's southern neighbors, Sri Lanka and Maldives. Now you are able to answer these questions. What is the latitudinal extent of India? The latitudinal extent of India is between 8 degrees 4 minutes north and 37 degrees 6 minutes north. And what is the longitudinal extent of India? The longitudinal extent of India is between 68 degrees 7 minutes east and 97 degrees 25 minutes east. Which line divides India into 2 equal parts? And the answer is the Tropic of Cancer. The latitude Tropic of Cancer divides India into almost 2 equal parts. In which part of India do the Andaman and Nicobar Islands lie? The Andaman and Nicobar Islands lie in the southeast direction of India. And the 5th question is, in which direction of India is Lakshadweep Islands located? And the answer is, the Lakshadweep Islands lie in the southern part of India. So that's it about today's video. If you like the video, please do like, share with your friends, and please don't forget to subscribe. Have a nice day. Thank you for watching.